Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hi, my name is VANO. So today on DudeGlam, we're going to be doing something that the makeup community has been just talking about non-stop ever since its release, and that is the Blendiful by Tati Beauty. You guys, these things were whoa. If you have not already, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I love having everyone on here and following the DudeGlam journey. And give this video a big thumbs up and hit the bell to get notified every time I upload a new video. And if you want to see what happens when we use the Tati Beauty Blendiful to do a full face of makeup, then keep on watching. Alright you guys, well I am super excited to try this out today. I have never actually done my base and foundation and all that good stuff using a puff before, so I'm really excited to see how this works today, especially because obviously you can tell that like even if I shave, I still have a 5 o'clock shadow. Obviously, I do things like use an orange color corrector to just blend it all in, but I have tried other products before like the Juno & Co sponge, which I wasn't really a big fan of because it would grab at my beard. So I'm interested to see how this product will do when I apply it to this area. Anyway, this is what the package looks like when it was brought to me. And when you remove it from the package, bam, in all its glory. And there's Tati's writing on the back, no harsh lines. We're gonna just open that up. Oh, they feel super soft. Here are the Blendifuls. Oh my gosh, these are so cute, you guys. Look at that. This is the size comparison just so you can see how big they are. This is what it is comparable to like the Fenty powders, the full size. This is what it's like comparable to a Morphe bronzer. They are pretty big. Even the smaller one, I'm surprised is actually bigger than I thought it would be. This also feels super luxurious and just super soft, and yeah, I can really see how this just is like a moment and like a vibe. I am a little concerned, like I said before, because of my beard situation. Do you see how the product can get right in there? So I'm really wondering if it's going to affect my beard area or if it's really just gonna hold true and just kind of lock everything into place. So let's go ahead and just jump right in. Now in Tati's reveal video, she did say that this is really good to use on like a pore filling primer. So today I am gonna go in with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the top corner here and I'm just going to lightly dip in, pick up some of the product, and I'm just gonna focus right here on the T-zone. That's obviously where I get the most oily. And what she said when doing this is to do more of like a pressing motion rather than sweeping or scratching, because it's really gonna get in there and push the product into the pores. So let's just do one side of the face right now and see how that compares. This actually really got the product right into my pores and it wasn't lifting. I'm really feeling like it smoothed out a lot of the texture and pores there on my right side of my face. So let me just go ahead and finish the rest of my face and then we'll just keep it pushing. I really feel like I've got a lot more precision when I'm doing this. All right, primer is done. Let's now move on to foundation. My tried and true has always been Fenty, and I am in the shade 260, but sometimes I bounce between 260 and 290. But today I'm gonna go in with the shade 260. She was doing more of like a swirl and a buffing motion. I'm gonna do one side of my face where I just apply little dots all over my face and then go in, and then the other side I'm going to put some on the Blendiful and then apply it to my face. So I have used the upper right portion here with the primer. Now I'm gonna go over to the left side and I'm going to use that to do my foundation. Well, that definitely gives you a lot of full coverage, that's for sure. That's actually really seamless. Okay. I honestly had no idea what to expect. Like I've said, I've never really used a puff before or something like a puff. I've only been a sponge and a brush kind of guy, but that was like seamless. I am pleasantly surprised, and it's not grabbing on to my beard area. It is staying put. Okay, I'm gonna go back on and do one more pump here, and I'm going to do a sweeping motion down my neck. That's what Tati was talking about, because obviously this is a very delicate area and we don't want to go too crazy here. So she said that the Blendiful was really good at a nice kind of like sweeping motion with the neck. See, this is what I'm kind of concerned about because I'm going against the grain, but it's like, it's in there. Like it's not going anywhere. It's not moving around. It's in there. This is pretty epic, I have to say. And I'm not sponsored in any way. I purchased the Blendiful with my own money, so I'm not gonna sit on here and tell you it's good if it's not. First of all, I'm a guy. Second of all, I'm a guy with a very heavy beard area, and it is covering up this very well. So if you're a guy who doesn't have this much stubble, or if you're a woman who doesn't have any stubble at all, think about what that would do to just smooth skin. A bonus about this too is that you can get in closer to your hairline. When using a sponge or sometimes with a brush, you get that super intense cast on your hairline. All right, foundation is on. What do you guys think so far? Overall, when I'm looking here in the mirror, I don't see any lines. I don't see any places where it's lifting like sometimes when I use a sponge. I'm now gonna go in and do my contour, and I'm using my Wet n Wild contour stick. I'm gonna take the same side that I was using with the foundation, and I'm going to start to blend in this contour. I'm kind of doing like a pushing motion up into my cheekbone. I'm not trying to drag it down because nobody wants a saggy face. That's really pretty. It's super soft, it's subtle. I could probably build it up a little bit. I'm literally only using the tip here of the Blendiful and really getting a lot more precise when it comes to the placement of my contour. And then if I feel like it's gotten a little too dark, I'll just flip it over a little bit to where there's a little less product, and I'll go in and just kind of blend it out and soften up the lines and edges. But that's really blended. Well, so far I'm thoroughly impressed, and I've only used the top part of my Blendiful. You can see it right there. I've done, what, 3 steps in my routine so far? My primer, my foundation, and my contour, and this is flawless so far. And I'm definitely getting a medium to full coverage vibe here without using as much makeup as I normally would with a sponge. Let's go in with concealer and see how it fares with that. Now taking the bottom part of the sponge, I'm gonna fold it and get really precise here, and let's start to blend out that concealer. This feels super soft under the eyes. It does not feel hard at all. It almost feels like I'm not really doing anything, and I'm using a pretty light tapping motion. You're giving your under eyes like a nice hug in a blanket. And I'm just taking what's left over from my concealer and cleaning up the edges here a little bit underneath my cheekbones to really give that sharp line. All right, I might have used just a little too much product there to begin with, but you know what? It was easily fixable. I'm kind of running out of space here. I'm just finding a little bit of an area on here that has no product on it, and I'm just softening out the lines a little bit, and it's actually pretty easy to adjust. So I'm gonna go in now with my powder to set all of my concealer. I'm using the Fenty powder in Butter, Ride or Die, true favorite. I'm gonna go ahead and just tap out these lines here. I'm gonna take the same side that I used the concealer on and dip into the powder. Wow, pores be gone. Do you guys see a difference on camera? Because I definitely see a difference in person. I see lines happening here, no. The aging process is happening. I'm just gonna flip over the Blendiful here so I have a clean side, and I'm going to take the top part and just kind of dust away any excess powder that I still have here on my forehead. Now I'm gonna flip it back over, and I'm going to go right into the sides of my nose here. And with the powder that I have left, I'm gonna pick it up again on the tip of the Blendiful, and I'm going to start to bake right underneath my cheekbones just to clean that up a little bit more. All right, well that is baking. Let's go into bronzer. So I am going to take my Morphe bronzer in the shade Icon, and I'm going to take the part of the Blendiful that I use the contour with. Boom, you can see the product right there. I'm gonna pat a little bit out here on my hand, and let's start to bronze up the face. So here I'm just doing kind of like a patting, tapping motion. Like even if I see a little bit of a line here, I'll just flip over to the part where I know I did the concealer, and I'll just tap it. Now with the leftover bronzer, I'm gonna go ahead and just sweep away the bake here. I'm gonna set this Blendiful aside now, and I'm gonna go in with the smaller one. There is a little bit of a firmness to this one. I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Revolution Bacon Blot, and this is the shade Banana Light. This thing is amazing. I've been using this off camera and on camera for a while now. It's just like, it's a game changer. And I wanna lighten up my under eye just a little bit. So I'm gonna tap off some of the excess, and let's just do a little bit of brightening here. For blush today, I'm gonna be using the Kylie Cosmetics blush in We're Going Shopping, and I'm just gonna go with that same part where I did the banana powder. I'm gonna tap it off, and then just place it ever so gently on the apples of my cheeks. I'm just taking what's left over of the blush and applying it right here to the tip of my nose. For highlight, I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild highlight, and this is in Precious Petals. I'm gonna take a fresh side here of the mini Blendiful. I'm just gonna dip right in. Again, tap out some of the excess. It's got like a flawless finish. It's almost like if you were to take a sponge wet and dip into a highlighter and then apply it, I kind of feel like it's giving that same effect. Tati, this one's for you. All right, I'm gonna go off camera, finish up this face, and then I will be back with my final thoughts. Alright guys, well here is the completed look using the new Tati Beauty Blendiful, or Blendifuls. Oh my god, my pores are gone. It's super easy to use, it's user friendly, but just like any new product, it does take some time to get used to, just like we all did with a sponge, just like we all did with a brush or certain types of brushes. So just have that in mind if you've never used something like this before. I used both of these sponges and I was able to do my entire face. Obviously that doesn't include my eyes or my lips, but everything else complexion wise, one use, and I was able to get my entire face done. So that's amazing. Now, obviously these would need to be washed pretty regularly, but I mean, it's hygiene, so you know, take care of your stuff. We are definitely more in like a fast-paced type of lifestyle. So for people who are on the go, who need to get things done, this could be where it's at for you guys. I know that this has definitely been an industry standard for a while, and now she's bringing it to the masses. I think Tati's really breaking the mold and pushing the boundaries of what we are able to do. So Tati, congratulations to you. This is an amazing product, and you guys, it's only $18 plus shipping, so check your shipping when you check out, but you can't beat it for this. Tati, this is great. Congratulations on this. This is a really, really, really good product. Well, that's it for today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate everyone who comes on here and takes the time to watch these videos and experiences this journey with me through music, art, and fashion. I hope you're all having a really, really good start to your 2020, and I'm really looking forward to seeing all the other launches that are gonna happen this year. So hang tight, because I really feel like 2020 is gonna be where it's at with all this new makeup. And yeah, here we go, 2020. All right, you guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.